Python programming language, Python classes. What is a Python class? So, what exactly is a Python class? Think of it as a blueprint for objects, one class for any number of objects of that type. Interestingly, a Python class contains no values itself, but it is like a prototype for objects. It's an abstract data type. Python class syntax. To define a class in Python programming, we use the class keyword. This is like we use def to define a function in Python. To focus on the syntax here, we will pass in a pass statement in its body for now. As soon as we define a class, a Python class object is created. But remember, you can only name a class according to the identifier naming rules. A Python 3 class may have attributes and methods to execute on that data. Here, color is an attribute, and sayHe is a method to call on an object of class vehicle. You can also define a regular first-class function inside a method, but not outside it in a Python class. You can also create an attribute on the fly. Accessing Python class members. To access class members, we use the dot operator. Let's create a car object for our vehicle class. Now, let's access the color attribute for car. This returns an empty string because that is what we specified in the class definition. Here, we called the method sayHe on car. A method may take arguments, if defined that way. Python classes may also have special attributes, like __doc __ for the doc string. The ___ init ___ method is equivalent to a constructor in C++ or Java. It gets called every time we create an object of the class. The self parameter is like the this keyword in Java. You can call it anything, and the object is passed as the first argument. Here, orange.salutation translates to fruit.salutation, car. You can store a method object into a variable for later use. What is the Python object? In Python programming, a class is an idea, and an object is its execution. Without an object, a class is just a blueprint. When we create an object, its __init__ method is called. This method initializes the object's attributes. For example, let's create an object for a fruit class. Here, we passed 3 and red as values for the attributes model and color. We can pass values for the attributes color and size. You can assign the values of an object in Python to another. Attributes belonging to Python class. For explaining this, we'll redefine the Python class vehicle. The attribute model belongs to the class, but we can call it on an object too. Let's redefine the class and declare the object again. Did you know that a Python class can contain a function too? It's one of the benefits of using classes in Python. Deleting in Python. Now, let's move on to deleting a Python class, attribute, or object. You can use the del keyword for this purpose. Let's try deleting an object. We can use the del keyword followed by the object name. Finally, let's try deleting the Python class itself. We can use the del keyword followed by the class name.